We've got a bunch of mushrooms in this bag that I didn't film picking, because I'm going to show them all to you when we get to the shelter. And it looks like the shelter has survived the storm and the dog walkers, which is good. Oh, everything's looking good. I've had one stick blow down in the storm. That's not bad. Awesome. So the shelter's survived, and on this birch got some fantastic polypores, birch polypores forming. I spotted these last time I was here. One of my favourite mushrooms in the world. If you know, then you know. We've got a fire pit with us. We've got a brand new rucksack as well. I've also got a project with me, and we've got a whole bunch of mushrooms that we're going to see if we can ID. So yeah, we're just going to sit, chill, make a brew. What do you think of that? Sounds good? It sounds good. We've got so many mushrooms. So many of them. And I only probably know about maybe 5 or 10 in that bag. And we're going to use this book. This has been a really helpful book for my learning journey. So we're going to use this book and see if we can identify some of the ones in there that I don't know. Got a new piece of kit that I've not brought out yet, so I'm super excited about this. This is a travel tripod, and you know what I'm like. I'm the kind of person that would usually just make one out in the woods, but I thought I'd give this a try, see if it's any good. It's a nifty little tripod. It's aluminium. It's not the strongest, but I reckon it's strong enough to make a cup of tea on, at least. That's the fire lit. Kettle's on. While I wait for that to boil, I'm going to have a little look in the book and see if I can identify some of these mushrooms in here that I don't know. I'll go for the ones that I do know with you now, and I'll take a guess, and then we'll see what we can do. I'm just separating the mushrooms into the ones that I do know and the ones that I don't know. So these two are the same. No idea what they are. I thought this was a purple brittlegill, but I don't usually see them with the purple blushing on the stem, so we've put that to one side. This is also a russula. This is a brand new russula for me. I don't know that one, so that can go there as well. And then so far on this side we have the blusher. This is a member of the Amanita family. This is an edible mushroom, but its poisonous lookalike is the panther cap. And I know that this is a blusher because it's blushing pink where it's been damaged, you see on the stem and on the gills. And the skirt, what's left of the skirt actually had striations on it, or lines, whereas the skirt of the panther cap is plain. I'm sure you all already know this. This is a young Amanita muscaria. So this is the same family as the blusher. And you'll notice Amanitas, white stem, white gills, and warts on the top. This one is a tawny funnel, I believe. Can't remember if the tawny funnel is edible. This one, this is another russula. This is the beechwood sickener. It's quite dark. Usually they're a lot brighter than this. But yeah, that one, it won't kill you, but it will make you very, very sick. We've also got some common puffballs in here as well. Puffballs are edible, but they're only edible when the inside is still white. So just grab a knife. So all puffballs are edible as long as the spiragnum on the inside is white. So if we cut this open and it's not white, oh, it's white, so that's still edible. So that's fantastic, and there's 2 of those. Another edible, this is an amethyst deceiver. You'd be forgiven for mistaking this for a lilac fibre cap, just because the top of it is a bit ragged and it looks fibrous, but it's not. The lilac fibre cap and the lilac bonnet are the poisonous lookalikes for this mushroom. This is a really old, dried up, raggedy example, but it's called the amethyst deceiver because it will deceive you by looking like something that it's not. So this is another edible, so that goes on that side. I know what that one is. Now, most of this bag is made up of various russulas that I have no idea what they are. I thought that they were purple brittle gills. So you see this one. This looks like a purple brittle gill, but it's got that blushing on the stem again. So the purple brittle gill can present with blushing on the stem, but I've never seen it before. I'm pretty sure that is a purple brittle gill though. Classed as edible, but very, very hot, spicy chili mushroom. So we're going to put that on this side. And these ones are also mushrooms, members of the brittle gill family. They've got various different colours of the cap. This kind of reminds me of a charcoal burner, but obviously the charcoal burner doesn't have this on the stem. So those ones, I'm going to say that I'm not sure about them. So we're going to put those in this pile. Got trusty birch polypore. Love that mushroom. Medicinal mushroom. This is another one of those russulas that I'm not sure what it is. So put that over there. Another beechwood sickener. So I do know that one. This is a young blusher. So you can see the skirt here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there are lines or striations on that skirt. So this is also an edible mushroom. So this is the young version of this one. So that's cool. This one, absolutely no clue. So we'll put that on that side. This one, no clue. And these are a member of the Lactarius genus because they lactate or produce milk when they're damaged, but I don't know what they are. So they go on this side. And then all that's left, another one of those Lactarius, another one that I suspect is a purple brittle gill, but I'm not too sure. So on that side, and then we've got one more left. Hannah spotted this one, and I haven't got a clue what it is, so I'll put it on that side. So these are the ones that I know, and these are the ones that I don't know. So I'd say we're maybe I wouldn't say 50-50 split. There's definitely more here that I don't know than I do know. Right, so we've settled on the primrose brittle gill because sometimes they're brown or grey, sometimes they're a more purpley colour, sometimes they're very purple, and they have that blushing on the stem. So when you are learning to forage, it's really, really important that you don't just rely on apps or Google, because if I took a picture of these mushrooms, they would tell me that they were the purple brittle gill, which is an edible mushroom. And yeah, I mean, with the russulas, it doesn't really matter because, well, some of them are toxic, none of them will kill you. They just taste very, very acrid, very spicy, and they'll give you a sore tummy. So they're a good beginner genus if you're learning to forage. But if you made a mistake with a Cortinarius, a Lactarius or an Amanita, then it could be deadly. So don't just rely on Google. Make sure that you get yourself a good quality book. So last time we were here, we pretty much built this whole thing. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. And I did say next time we come, we can finish the shelter and make a brew. So I'm making the brew, and Hannah is just finishing thatching this side. But the whole thing has pretty much survived the storm and the dog walkers, which is awesome. There are only a couple of these, at the time of making this video at least, only a few of these exist. So these are like a rare find, these mugs. Hannah prefers the plastic ones, but I like a good enamel mug. Just having my cup of coffee. This is a first caffeinated drink that I've had in maybe 10 days or 2 weeks, so I'm enjoying it. Hannah's having the time of her life over there, digging about in the mud. And there are so many mushrooms here. Managed to work out most of them. That's enough going on about mushrooms. Let's have a look and see how Hannah's doing. She's made so much progress. It's my personal dirt scrabbler. I appreciate you. You are the best. Oh, look at that. It's almost done. It's just a little bit left. Fantastic, well done. Put the mushrooms that we're going to take home for spore printing into here. Don't need to take them all. We'll definitely take some of them. So if you're a long-term subscriber, you'll know that I was teaching myself how to flint knap in the winter, and I sort of feel like the winter and the autumn are the best times to practice your crafts, because in the summer you're sort of out doing all your multi-day trips and stuff like that. I actually prefer to camp and do multi-day trips in the winter, but I've got a project here that I abandoned. It's been a really nice afternoon. It's been a while since I've just come out and just sat in the woods and not really done much. So I think a lot of my new subscribers have sort of been drawn in by the mushrooms, which is awesome because mushrooms are awesome. But foraging is just one of the skills that you should have as a bushcraft or outdoors or survival skills enthusiast. Shelter building is another skill, water purification, fire lighting, making tools, and basically the whole point of this channel is to document my learning journey as I go through the process of mastering as many outdoor skills as possible. And I'm definitely not a professional at any of them yet, I might never be a professional, but I'm having a lot of fun. Shaping the edge of this flake because I like this sort of cutting edge here, so I'm just shaping it so that it will actually fit. Where's the handle gone? I'm losing everything. I'm in the mushroom days. I've got mushroom delirium, so I'm just shaping this so that it will fit. Into this little handle. I need to take a little bit more off. So I just cut myself. So there, just cut myself. But that's it, it fits in the handle. Ooh. Not got my first aid kit out with me. But yeah, it fits in the handle. So that's good. Just quickly cut myself a plaster from the birch poly pull. Stinging nettle fibres in here. I'm just going to make a quick bit of binding for this blade and handle. You can make cordage out of a bunch of things. I've got a ton of videos, blackberry vine, grass, the roots of the trees around here. Nettle is the most common one. I think it's the easiest. Well, actually I think grass is the easiest, but no, this is another one of those skills that I think everybody should know. And this is really simple. You just wet your fibres and then you do a 2-ply reverse wrap, like so. You can see the start of the cordage. Alright, so this glue is pretty much done. It's got glue, a blade, a handle, and some binding. Pour some of this glue into the handle, and then press the blade in like that. This is pine pitch glue for anybody that doesn't know. So pine pitch is a primitive hot melt glue that is liquid when it's hot and solid when it's cool. So this is another really important skill to know. Should keep that in place. All right, there we go. Little mini obsidian blade. Try not to cut myself on it again. Hannah's enjoying that. You like that? Yeah. I'll teach you how to do that. So it's definitely getting a bit dark. We've pretty much been here all day. We've accomplished a whole load of stuff. Well, I say we, but more Hannah. Hannah's basically finished the whole shelter. I'll just take you for a quick look. So you can see there's pretty much no light getting through now. She's done a really fantastic job. Finished the whole thing. So that means next time I come up here, There's a little gap there, but that's fine. But it means next time I come up here, I should probably camp in it to test how waterproof it is. But yeah, this is full walk round. No gaps on this side, tiny gap on that side. Yeah. So between the two of us, we've done quite a lot. Hannah's finished the shelter. We've identified some mushrooms, and we've also made a bushcraft project, which is super cool. So if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. You're a star. As we come into the autumn and the winter, I'll be doing more sort of craft related videos, because autumn and winter is just a really good time to craft. You sort of go out in the summer and collect all of your materials, and then you process them all and make your crafty bits in the winter. But as you can see, the forest is getting dark, and yeah, we should probably go and get something to eat. You hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hungry. So if you like what you see, would like to see more videos from me and Hannah as well, then be sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a little comment. Let us know what videos you want to see. Let us know if you want Hannah to do any challenges, because while she's she's been in a couple of my videos now, but she's not really done anything challenging. So hashtag Hannah's challenge in the comment section below. But yeah, thanks again, and yeah, we'll see you guys with something else in the woods.